So today we're covering another one of those skills that I want you to have on autopilot. I want you to have available and able to recall at any point during trial, especially during your case and your witnesses on direct examination. It's called refreshing recollection. Essentially, when someone has said something in the past and they forget it at trial, a way to get that testimony back on track. A way to show them the answer, show them what they said before, and get the direct testimony back on track. So refreshing recollection has a couple of steps, and it starts with something you cannot plan for, but that is inevitable at trial. It starts with you ask a question of a witness that they knew before, and the witness says, I don't remember. That's step one. You then direct them to the exact place where they remembered before. If they said it at a deposition, if they said it in a statement, if they said it in an email, you direct them there. Would looking at that statement help you remember? The answer is inevitably yes. They look at the statement, you show them the statement, you tell them to read it to themselves and flip it over. And you direct them to the specific part of that statement. The page number, the line number, the paragraph, whatever. Have them review the specific part that goes to the question you're asking. Flip it over, look up at me. Has reviewing that statement helped your memory? That's step three. So they said, I don't remember. You show them the statement. You ask them if reviewing it helps their memory. They say yes. You go back to the original question that you were asking, ask the question again, and they get to answer it, now having their memory refreshed. Very, very clean, very, very simple steps. So if I'm asking the witness about what color car was Saunders driving on that day, knowing that he testified that Saunders was driving a blue Acura in an earlier statement on January 31st. I say, what color car was Saunders driving on that day? I get the first part of refreshing recollection. My own witness, my direct examination, I get from my witness, I don't remember. I have on auto recall and at the ready this skill of refreshing recollection. It's probably and hopefully something we talked about in witness prep. I look up right away, I know that this witness said this in an earlier statement on January 31st. I say, would looking at that statement on January 31st help you remember the answer to this question? He says yes. Your Honor, may I approach with the witness's prior statement from that day? Read paragraph 2 from that statement to yourself and flip it over. The witness does so. In reviewing that part of the statement, has your memory now been refreshed? Do you now have a better memory of what happened as it relates to my question? Yes. Once I get through those foundational requirements, I don't remember, looking at the statement would help, I've looked at it and flipped it over. Now that you've looked at it, did it help? Once I get through those, I go back to stage one. What color was the car that Saunders was driving? It was a blue Acura, having just read it. Those are the steps to refreshing recollection. It starts with I don't remember, which you can't plan for, but you have to have it on auto recall. When you get an answer from your witness, who you've prepped and it's your direct examination, and the answer is I don't remember, you go through these steps and you direct them to the exact statement where they said it before. You have them review that statement to themselves and flip it over, and then you ask them if it refreshed their memory and go back to the original question and get the answer you wanted and get the direct back on track.